So Esther, over the weekend I was reading the Age Weekly cover story, a very interesting story by Cindy on living with the ringgit, which has really gone down. But your story is tackling from another interesting point about political factors that has caused the ringgit to drop really sharply. Is it really the case though?
Shortly after Donald Trump won the US election, which was unexpected, overnight we saw the ringgit falling against the US dollar. So same goes for other Asian currencies. So Malaysia wasn't the only currency which experienced this downtrend.
Shouldn't we be looking at fundamentals as opposed to political? I mean, what's going on here?
Well, I guess it's not that easy to say because just like the stock market, a lot of things are sentiment driven as well. So same goes for the currency.
I mean, Trump winning the US presidential, surely that can't be the only factor that actually drove the ringgit down. What could be other external factors?
If we're not talking about fundamentals, so when the ringgit first depreciated, I guess it was caused by oil prices. So because Malaysia is very closely tied to being a sort of a commodity economy, so oil was one of it, and then there was palm oil as well.
When I was reading the story, you interviewed Juliago, the economist from UOB Bank Malaysia, and Juliago mentioned something about soft Trump scenario that could actually, affect the forex movement.
She really didn't mention much about it, but what she said was one key thing to look out for is who Donald Trump brings on board after he's made president in the White House next year.
Moody's, they issued a report saying that Malaysia's economy is stable, but what else did Moody's say about the outlook of the Malaysia and also the ringgit?
Okay. I guess it was just a caution, sort of a word of caution that saying that the central bank doesn't have much room to maneuver anymore in terms of interest rates because, in Malaysia we have a lot of foreign bond holders of our Malaysian sovereign bonds. So that would become an issue, if they were to exit the country.
Our reserves has dropped from over 100 billion US dollars to now about 97.8 billion ringgit. But how do we fare against other countries?
Well, I guess it's not too bad against the other Asian economies that we are looking at. Like, for example, Vietnam is 40, but they're still a very small economy, right? It's not that bad, but it isn't great either. So if you take a relative comparison, economists will tell you that, we're still okay. We don't need to be at 100 US dollar, 100 billion US dollars level. It's okay. We did with much less during the Asian financial crisis, and we are okay.
When we look at the MIDF research, the MIDF economist has mentioned that the ringgit is fundamentally strong if we backing up with the economic indicators. Third quarter GDP was 4.3%. So where is the ringgit heading to?
I guess in the short term, a lot of people would say that it's still volatile. So nobody really can tell, in the short term, what's going to happen to the ringgit.
For more on the story, pick up a copy of The Edge Weekly at all good newsstands.